Welcome back to a new week. Got a really busy week ahead. We're going to start the cleaning today. We've got to clean, chlorine, leave, rinse and then disinfect before we can bed down. But we really need to get the chicks from upstairs, downstairs to get them bitted now. They're running out of room, even with the big room that we've added on. So yeah, really busy few days now. So we're going to go meet the lads down there now and get cleaning. We've got some help in and they're actually helping clean up the rooms. So hopefully it shouldn't take too long. Number one done. Obviously it needs washing, disinfecting, exactly the same as we did before. But they're also doing the corridor area, which is fantastic. Then number two. So they're putting it into piles and then they'll be scooping it out. Seeing how far they've got down. Number 6. Looks like they're starting number 7 now. So this is how it goes, and then they put them into big piles. So yeah, number 7 already. So it shouldn't take them too long. It's quite a lot of work for just, there's only a few of us here, so and we do need a quick turnover now. That's done by the end of the day. Might even be done by lunchtime, but might be being a bit optimistic there. Maybe the washing can commence. Yeah, time is of the essence, as it is every week. We need to get the birds down though, so. I thought I'd take you round the chicks upstairs. I haven't done it for ages, we've just been so busy. And they will be getting bitted in the next couple of days. Probably done quite a bit since you've been here. So all the blacks have this on their own now. We've moved the English partridge. We put a net up just to try and keep the blacks separate, which has worked. Some of the others are coming through because obviously we've got the net on this side, but it was more for keeping the blacks from the other side. They're the ones that are more likely to get picked on. Okay, Daniel? Okay, I'll just walk up, do a check, and they're on a mix of crumb and mini pellet now, ready for the downstairs. They've definitely filled up the room. We do have the back room open, which I will show you now. We've just been doing the morning routine, so we've been in and up and down, so they've been moved around a bit. So they'll settle in a minute. We have been pushing them back in about 8, 8:30 in the evening, because it is quite cool out there. We have noticed the fans have made a big difference, have kept it a lot drier in here. Obviously there's a few wet patches around the drinkers, but not as bad as the first group that we had. It was a little bit cold when the first chicks were here, so the fans weren't on as often, only when we were here. These are on pretty much permanently. I can't move very fast. I do like to run under your feet. So we have got a little bit of a corner here so we can get in and out of the lift area to get food. Yeah, they do fly over, but it's easy. We can just open the corner up every time we're here and they run back through. It's no problem. See, some of them are still under the heater. They're a bit cool, I think, since the door's been opened, but this room on the end will warm up as the sun comes round. and then it's nearly full in there. See, not too many yet. As I say, the doors have only been opened the last half an hour. Plenty of food in here. We've put 3 drinkers. I'm not sure if I've shown you that. It's definitely a good addition to this room. Right, let me get out of here. Go home, see to the dogs, quick cup of tea, and then we'll see what's on the agenda. Got a lot of preparation to do now for these going down. Once these are down, hopefully my morning should be a little bit easier. Not easier, but spend a bit more time at the pen. We've still got another pen to build yet, and still many other jobs. Got partridge to move. They'll come in here. So a busy week ahead still, but a good productive one hopefully, if we get everything done that we want to do. Is promising. Extremely high temperatures outside this week as well, so I think the indoor work will be much appreciated. Well, today me and Daniel are going to be washing out the rooms. Got a lot to do in a short space of time, so we're going to wash and chlorine them as we go, and then they've got the weekend to dry, and then we'll put some rinse and work on. So got a lot to do, haven't we, did today, Daniel? That's all the rooms cleaned and chlorined. Just got to leave it on now. Get this pump out of here. We have a hole in here that collects the water, so it's great. You can just pump it all out. Right, gonna go and feed the pen and have my lunch, and then decide what we're doing this afternoon. Next things really, we do need to make sure we've got clean feeders, drinkers have been done, and then hopefully bitting. Yeah, let's get on. While the guys are inside doing the rooms, I'm going to wash some more of these feeders. Got them in the IBC soaking, so they're all separated. So I'll wash what's in there, put another load into soak, put the others together, and I might put them behind me, get them to dry a bit quicker before I take them in, and then the food can go straight in then. So. I just finished feeding, just walked around, checking for holes, see if there's any birds out. Just walked back. It's nice to see there's not as many around the edges looking for food. Let's see if I can get, without getting electrocuted. This is sort of the last part of the feed ride when I drive up. There's quite a few on there. There was a few there when I arrived as well. I'm making sure I don't run out of food on the floor, but try not to leave too much. And this is sort of where I start. See if I can get my arm over the gate. And there's quite a few there as well, which is nice. At least they're in the right place. I'm only doing a little whistle to let them know I'm here. I've not got my big whistle out. I'm not calling them as such. Just still letting them know I'm here with your food. So they're not hungry at all. They're not running to me. But they know I'm here. And hopefully see the extra food. But yeah, they're all okay. There's a couple down the bottom again. They went into the bush on the side, so I'm going to drive that way. See if they'll go in. Need to get to the rear facility as well as quick as possible. It's bitting day today. We did one room in the afternoon yesterday like last time. Got all the blacks down. So they would have arrived by now anyway. But I've just had a call off the beekeeper. The electric is off again. It's been a bit iffy the last 2 days. We did have a bit of a flood for some reason. We don't know why in the partridge and the redlegs. There's quite a big pool of water. But the drinkers were all fine. I'd done the filters the day before, so I don't know. So whether it's got into something underneath, we're not sure. It did start happening after that. So I'll get down there because we really need a good day. Usually we can get 3 rooms done in the morning. Afternoon, it's usually 2 because they don't come back to lunch till 1 and everyone leaves at 5. There's always a few less as well. So try and make the most of the morning. So yeah, get down there, see what's going on. Hopefully it's back on. Well, I'm here and the electric was on when I got here and it's gone off again. But everyone's got in there ready while the lights were on, so we're just carrying on. I've just checked the red legs and the English partridge, everything is done with them, so I'm going to get in there and give them a hand now. So fingers crossed it hasn't put us too far behind. Danilo and Evo catching. Everyone else bitten. Got another English gamekeeper here today as well, helping out. Buongiorno. Well, all the birds are downstairs and they seem to have settled. This is room 1 where we've got all the blacks. This morning we've opened the doors. We've left them in for about 2 days just to settle. We've not opened the run doors yet, we've just opened the sun parlour. Just got to keep an eye that they're not digging their way out into the runs as we had a few earlier. It's just because it's quite sandy and dry now. They're just you see in the next one you can start to see a little bit of light. They're just rubbing themselves in it, and so it's coming away a little bit. One has just got out as I've spoken, so we'll just go and grab. See if I can get out without letting any more out. We'll just let them have the sun parlour for a couple of days. We'll just see how they get on. It is extremely hot here, but do have to be careful not to do it too soon. I'll just see if I can push it in from this side. It's hard on one side and extremely soft on the other. There's some out in the next run. That's the same one as it was before. So I will go and deal with that now. I can only see them in the next one. It's exactly number 3. They've obviously pushed it again. I'll get a bit of wood or something for the outside. Because there's no water or food outside at the moment, so we don't want them out. I've just arrived at my pen. We're still having to share the quad. It was supposed to get fixed last night, but wrong part arrived and he's on holiday from today, so the part won't arrive till later today, so he won't fit it in before he goes. So we've got a week of sharing the quad, which is not ideal, but there's nothing we can do. So beekeeper's feeding, so I'm just walking along my front and side really, just while I wait for the beekeeper, just getting any in I can. There was quite a few yesterday evening, which was completely my fault. I usually put a bit of wood at the bottom of the gate and I didn't slide it back. It's not a big gap, but I've seen them duck under. Same thing happened last year, and I've been quite conscious of putting it back, but I didn't. I think at tea time, I could see they were starting to get a little, I wasn't say they were hungry, but they were all on the feed line ready. I'm going to start the whistle today. And I think they've just been going around the outer bit and they've just seen it and they've been going under. So there was quite a few out. So some of them were a bit disorientated. It's quite grassy on the top half where the gate is. So I got as many in as I could. I just kept going round and round, back and forth, getting as many as I could. So it was quite late finishing, but I think I did get the majority, probably the odd one. So I'm just going to go along this bottom half first. They tend to just accidentally come out of the pop holes here. So if I can get these few in, then if there is anything at the top, I can take my time. Knowing that down here is more or less done, I can just have a quick drive round after. Well, that's it for this week. It's been extremely busy but very productive. Next week we've got ducks arriving, so we have a lot to do to get their facility ready, and then try and get the chicks downstairs out into and out into the runs. Just slowly. It is warmer now for them, so should be a slightly quicker process. But we'll just get them out into the sun parlours first and go from there. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already done so, and leave any comments and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Bye for now.